Welcome, party people, to another edition of the FM Sandbox, where we are looking at my custom Settlers League here. Last episode we did a couple of international matches, so now we are back to the league. And I am excited to be back here doing this craziness here with the Moonman. Spent a good last 4th of July last week doing the typical American thing of going to the desert and taking copious amounts of PCP, so I'm glad I'm still here. Able to do this. So first off, Pernay, I am so sorry, my friend, but it just has not been a good run of games for Sommer here. But in all fairness, they did have a tough match against Mute City. Let's check out these goals here. Now I already checked them out, so the first goal is gonna be a little unfortunate. Just, you did your best. That's all we can say. That's all we can ask for in life, is to do your best. And that's an own goal. You should have done bicycle kick. You should have bicycle kicked it out of there, a scorpion. But again, let down by your defense. And it looks like you guys had a chance to make it back in, but nail in the coffin here as Mute City put you guys away. But don't worry, I believe in Byron Summer, and I believe that you guys will get this back. A couple other matches here on the Saturday. Arlen tied with Coro. New Mexico is moving up into the world as they defeated Arturo. So, first match here. We're going to do Volta, 12th place against Big Blue, 3rd place. Big Blue still without their star player Jimmy Araz, so they're vulnerable. Volta looking to solidify their position in the playoffs. So let's get right to it. Let's see what's going to happen in this match. We've got a couple new Catanians. John Marcel, he's been having a phenomenal season. As you can see, the trend of saying phenomenal. I need to up my vocabulary, but until then, phenomenal. John Marcel, he's killing it. And Juvenile Xerxes also did a great job for the national team. And, Big Blue, they've got a lot of big players here. Let's get to this. He's been playing really well, Jamie Coastline. He's already in the national pool. Okay, let's play this match. Big Blue is in Big Purple. And Volta, the home team, is going to be in their blue and orange jerseys. So I'm excited here. I'm excited to see. This is a good first match. I'm going to make a guess here. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm saying Volta gets the win. They're going to take advantage of the fact that Big Blue is a little, they're missing their star player. I mean, Jimmy Araz, he's the man. 20 minutes in, though. No highlights, and John Marcel's going to have a chance to put Volta in the lead. His free kick goes wide. Almost there. Let's look at the table. Fort Haven makes the jump to first place. Good for them. 6 shots for Volta. They are definitely dominating this match. It looks like my prediction might be right. 59% possession, 3 fouls. They got some other good... okay, well, let's see this highlight. Oh, Big Blue. Big Blue rocking the purple kits. Gives it to Angel Guardavidas. And keeper should have done better there. Great shot. Guardavidas just put some oomph into that. A little oomph. It's like when you make a steak and you put a little oomph on it, or, you go to the club and you put a little oomph on it. This time, Guardavidas put some oomph on it, and he got it past ribs. Great name for him. I'm going to just guess and say he's Catanian. Okay, so right after the goal, Volta will get a highlight of their own. Predator with the ball. He's scanning around. He finds John Marcel. Great player to get it to. John Marcel dodges one tackle, gives it to Sabras. Sabras to Xerxes. Xerxes back to Sabras. Ruthermont on the right gives it to John Marcel. Xerxes, he's going to have a chance to shoot it long, and it is a great save from Castillos. I don't know if it was going in or not, but, you can't risk it. On the corner kick, Volta ain't got it. And great job by the Big Blue set piece defense there. But they're not out of the water yet. John Marcel's going to swing in another corner. Can they do better? Can they tie the game? And I was thinking maybe it was going to be a penalty there for a second. Okay, so let's see here. Halftime. And Big Blue currently in the lead, making me look like a chump for predicting that Volta would win this game. But here we go. Volta's not giving up. Sabras with the ball. He finds Rithermont on the right. Rithermont's going to send in this cross. And, Christy Clark-Slocum hits the post. And that's a goal kick. Another highlight for Volta. They are coming after it. They're going for it. They want to tie this game. They want to prove that they can make an impact in this league. Not making an impact yet. Here we go. Let's do it. That's going to the VAR. If I had to make a guess, I'd say that was outside the box for a free kick, but we'll see if it's a penalty here. Let's check out these managers real quick. We got Mercy Lucescu for Big Blue, and for Volta, we got Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard's the manager of Volta. So, hey, getting an England international. All right, I was right. It's a free kick, and it is going over the post. Big Blue, they are holding on barely. Volta is getting on a lot of shots. They're just very inefficient. But 61% possessions, 58 now. They have the chance here. They're more likely to make something happen by the looks of the stats here. 15 minutes left. Here we go. 10 minutes left. Do or die. Come on, Volta. Making me look like a chump here. And, wow. All right. I was wrong. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Nail in the coffin for Big Blue. He gets it to Luan. Luan! It was saved by the keeper, but Luan was right there in front to just put back his initial shot. Good job. Well, good win for Big Blue. Good nail in the coffin. Luan has been a stellar signing for Big Blue. Fantastic foreigner here in the Settlers League. And, all right, what can I say? Eggs on my face. I'm an idiot. Let's see. Consolation for Volta. Nope, free kick. Juvenile Xerxes came in a little hard there. A little hard. And, yep, I'm wrong. Volta with the loss. A big loss to Big Blue. And let's look at a couple of other highlights here. I've written down on my little post-it note here other matches to look at. So let's go ahead and check those out. All right, so the first one I wrote down here, I want to look at Eastgale against Destromath. Two teams fighting for the playoffs. And let's check out these goals. If the game lets me. When resting a player, choose the lengths of rest carefully. I will never rest a player. They must play as much as I want. They're virtual. They don't need rest. And Felipe there with a goal, getting Eastgale the win. And Eastgale looking to move further back up in the table. They are now at 8th. Let's look at Extra Variant. Again, another two teams looking to solidify places in the playoffs. Extra Variant was looking on the outside, so a good win for them here. Let's see what happened. Extra Variant 2, Indrasini 1. Let's see if anybody's good for the national team. All right, Extra Variant. It looks like they're going to get this first goal. Pepe just runs at the heart of the defense, and he just, I mean, that's an amazing goal. And Albiol tied the game, though, making it 1-1. But in the 78th minute, Extra Variant gets it to the Catanian central defender, and that is a beautiful goal and a beautiful win for Extra Variant. Let's look at the highlights for one more match. How did Peffenstrom do? Oh, 0-0 draw. And let's see, Villa Isai, again, another two potential playoff teams. Villa has kind of been a little up and down, but they're playing pretty well, and they got the win here. So, of course, Dario Lescano gets another goal. Again, we're looking for Catanians here. We're looking for good Catanians. You know I only look at a few highlights, but offline, I like to watch more of the highlights so I can do a little more scouting. You know, my scouting glasses. Okay, Villa gets it. Ooh, Figueroa Minta got it to McBurney, and McBurney birdied it into the net. Isai looking to take one back at least. Rickenberg, oh, it got slid out of him, but right into the path of Law Mad Ghost. And let's get a little nail in the coffin. Why not? Preston McGree, a Catanian central defender. Add him to the national pool. Add him to... Oh, he's already in. All right, so we're going to get to these next set of matches. I will come back if there's anything interesting. Welcome back to the second half here of our FM Sandbox episode. Let's check out these highlights from the Saturday match before we get to the actual match that we will watch. Some pretty crucial matches. I thought about showing this match, but we already saw Big Blue, so we needed to take a little big break on Big Blue. Big Blue versus Arlen. This is second versus fourth. And let's make this a little faster, shall we? First goal goes to Joseph Gribble of Arlen, who was unmarked, untethered, and he punished Big Blue for that. And Cyrus Despacio ends up equalizing it in the 86th minute for Big Blue. Good for him. Wow, free kick extraordinaire from Edict gives Extra Variant the lead, but Industrial City, the capital, will not be stopped as somebody got a goal there. It was an own goal. And can we see extra variant looks to get the lead back, and Guy Ames gets his second goal in 2 games. Great job for the central defender. Here we go, Mute City versus Torvino. Mute City, they're having a phenomenal season. Hazardous gets it to Giuseppe, and Giuseppe, he's pointing to the Moonman. He's like, put me on the team. Put me on the team, manager. So, for the match that we're going to play, the words are not coming out of my mouth. The match that we are going to be watching is Red City against Pinkston. Now, out of curiosity, I just want to see what the preview says here. Red City team news, I'm just kind of trying to see if there's any real injuries here. Who are the 3 players doubtful? Willy, Santo, John may not play this game, so Red City will be looking to take advantage of that. So we've got 13th place versus 7th place. Red City needs this win so they don't, they're kind of getting close to the cusp of falling out of the playoffs here. So, let's see if they can follow through. Oh, yeah. And by the way, congratulations to the U.S. women's national team, showing the men how it's done, getting the win against the Netherlands. Go USA women. And shame on the men. They should be giving their paychecks to the women. They need to step their game up. But go USA women. They're impressive. Let's see if Pinkston or Red City can match their ability. Okay, so Red City, right off the bat, Jack Alask, by far the star player of Red City. 6 goals, 1 assist. He's having a great season. I was about to say the word, but I'm not going to say it. Willy, Santo, John, again, star player for the national team. He's back from injury, and he's going to be looking to, show everybody why he's one of the best players in this league. So let's do this. Pinkston is in black and pink, and Red City is in the blue color. Maybe I've gone colorblind. Okay, let's play this game. All right, so off the bat, pretty even in terms of shots, but Pinkston is dominating the possession here. 25 minutes in, and nothing has happened. It's been kind of the trend for a lot of these matches lately. I feel like it's been a while before the highlights really kick in. We're about to get to halftime with not one highlight. I've clearly chosen the wrong game to watch here. And yes, halftime. Both teams are playing scared. Nobody wants to, nobody wants to risk too much. My feeling is they're playing for the draw. But, oh, here we go. Red City. Red City with a chance. Let's see what happens. If I'm going to make a guess here. I know it's kind of a little late. It's probably not a little fair, but I'm going to say Pinkston. I'm going to go with Pinkston for the win here. Because they got a player named Pinky Stomper. And when you got a player named Pinky Stomper, you can only expect nothing but great things. Pavon with the ball. He gives it to Pinky Stomper. Pinky Stomper finds Blocky on the left. Blocky finds Pavon. Pavon gives it to Willy Santo John. That's the man to get it to. Willy Santo John finds Gaston. And Gaston! No. Okay, they're looking at the VAR. I was about to get into a song and dance about Gaston and how nobody can shoot like him, but, oh, it's a good goal. Good goal indeed. Willy Santo John found Gaston, who looks like he was right level with that last defender, and he buried a shot past the Netherlands netminder, Sillessen. Let's see how close that really was. Oh, barely. It looks like his hand was honestly kind of past, but I guess in Football Manager they do not count hands as something that can be offsides. Okay, so, it may have been cheating, but my guess is right so far. I'm looking to be 1-for-1 for this episode. Lima gives it to Pinky Stomper. Pinky Stomper back to Lima. Lima finds Blocky on the left. Blocky crosses it in, and Willy Santo John buries it home. His initial header was saved. Unfortunately, Jasper Sillessen just kind of like palmed it right back in front of him. He's like, I want you to try shooting again. I'm a nice guy. Good job by Blocky. I'm gonna add him to the national pool. What was Sillessen thinking there? He's got to do a better job of not just essentially just gave it to Willy Santo John the score there. Let's get Blocky. Blocky's having I really like how he's playing. He's already in the national team. I was gonna put Pinky Stomper on the national team, but I missed my shot. Sometimes maybe I shouldn't though. Sometimes I just put the guys on the team because I like their name. Gaston gives it to Willy Santo John. Willy Santo John gets it stolen, and here we go. Red City with a chance to counter and pull one back. Flip Simmons gets it to Jackalas. Jackalas crosses it in, and Felix Alvarez narrowly heads it wide, and that's why they are losing this match. Inefficiency in their shots. Lopez puts in the free kick. It ends up with McKenna. McKenna finds Axelrod, and Axelrod buries it home, pulling it one back for Pinkston. That's right, guys. Making it good game. I was scared here that we were getting a 0-0 draw to end this episode. I could not accept that. McKenna with the ball. He squares it into Axelrod, who came in from the middle of the field, and he hammered that home. Kellen Axelrod. Can we get him on the national? He's already in the national pool. Kellen Axelrod. Ooh. Almost tying the game there. Come on, Red City. Come on, Red City. You are the best red team of all the cities. And, but you only got 7 minutes left to tie this game. It's looking like Pinkston is going to be solidifying their place in 6th place if they win this, and I think that they will. And maybe they'll put in a little extra something in the scoreline. No, they will not. That is the end of the game. Red City loses to Pinkston. Unfortunate for Red City. But hey, I know it was a late prediction, but I'm 1-1 this episode. So I know something. Okay, let's look at the Settlers of Catan here. And, it was a good match. Is a good way. Let's end this episode kind of looking at an overview of how things stand right now. Let's look at the league table here. And Mute City back in 1st place, but Fort Haven still has a match to play. We'll let you know how that update at the beginning of the next episode. Mute City's in 1st, and let's look down here. My team, Peffenstrom, is in 16th, currently occupying that last playoff spot. But as you can tell, a few of the teams under Peffenstrom really just need a win to jump back into the playoff spot. That's how tight it is here in the Settlers League. And at the bottom of the table, Arturo, Necros, and X are toiling away in misery. And, hopefully for them, they can start winning. Maybe the January transfer window comes, which is a month away, and we'll see what happens. Let's look at some stats. Let's look at who are the star players here in the Settlers League. Let's look at the overview. Let me make sure we can see this all. Yeah, we don't need to see team goals. I'll let my face cover that. So in terms of goals, Aristotle, great philosopher, is tied with Merliton's Foundamar at 8 goals apiece. So you can see Aristotle is one of the top players here in the league. Hopefully he'll be in the Settlers League for a long time and stays away from Europe. And in terms of average rating, who are the best in average rating? Cloud Song of Eastgale, who he is on the national team, and he's with a 7.64 rating. He is currently many match days in, is right now the best player in the league. So let's wrap this up here. Thank you for watching, Pranay and anybody else. I hope everybody's had a good weekend, and until the next episode where we see more league matches. I believe we'll have league matches, maybe a domestic cup match, but I think it's just going to be a couple league matches. But until then, take care, party people.